So we got a little bit of stuff today when it comes to the season 3 drama. Of course, when there's new stuff, there's always going to be stuff hating. As in, when I mean stuff hating, I mean people hating. And here we go. Well, we have people being like, you forgot to add the beast Therans and robots. We literally had robots and beasts in the last season. I don't understand the problem, but okay. Then obviously we got more people being like, where's the intelligent constructs? There's probably a story reason why there's no intelligent constructs, but people don't read the story. So yeah, it makes sense for people not to even understand that part. These dudes in the replies, holy crap. Yeah. As much as this is real cool lore and story wise, they just don't care anymore. They still lost their touch with character designs. A lot of people are just saying the same thing over and over again, being like ZZ lost his touch with his character designs, this and that, all that, right? Yes, Zenless Zone Zero Season 1 was an urban design. I get it. It was supposed to be the urban fantasy. But I'm going to be real with y'all for a second. If every season was urban fantasy every single time, and we got the same designs every single time, do you guys honestly think you'll be still playing? For the people that are complaining hardcore, probably don't even play the game either. I'm just going to be real with y'all. I'm just going to be so real. I think the people that are complaining hard don't even play the game, and just only consume the game through art from their character designs. That's it, right? That's just my opinion. But let's be real. These gacha games are gonna go crazy. They're gonna go off the wall. They're gonna do a lot of crazy stuff. Whether you like it or not. Whether you think it lost its identity or not. Genuinely. Right, genuinely. I didn't hear anybody, and I mean anybody, complain about seeing gods in Amphorius when we went to HSR. Right? HSR is supposed to be only about sci-fi intergalactic stuff, right? Why are there gods? Why do we have gods? We had gods since season 1, by the way. For some odd reason. I don't know why we already started off with the Aeons and all this godly stuff. I thought it was just going to be a little sci-fi adventure. Nah, they just dropped us in like, yeah, by the way, you're going to be fighting Aeons and all these gods and stuff later down the line. And it's going to get even wilder to a point where the animations are so cracked and so absurd that you don't even know what's going on. Yeah, that's HSR. And also, right now, HSR is in an elation, mumbo-jumbo ADHD path at the moment. So, that's another thing, right? And then not ZZ. Well, what's the other game? And then Wuwa. Nobody cared about Renacita going. Nobody cared when Renacita was all about fantasy, echoes. Then we went to Septimont, Gladiator stuff. And then we went to... No, we just stayed in Septimont. Yeah, we just stayed in Septimont for a hot minute. Then we go to La Hyrule. Yeah, nobody complains about that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Nobody complained about that. But I did hear a complaint about Agosta's armor for some reason. That was also a complaint, like Agosta and Yuno being too revealing for their time period for it to make sense. And I'm like, guys, in gladiatorial time periods, women did not fight. Women were not in the Colosseum, guys. They were not the gladiators. What the fuck are y'all doing? I'm sorry, they were not. They weren't in the wars in the Roman time, duking it out against beasts. That was not in history. That was not in the history books. It was just guys. So already, yeah, it's just already false. But when it comes to ZZ, right? Comes to ZZ. Some people are under the opinion that AO2 and Waterkuma are not on the team. But this is misinformation, obviously. The main staff ZZ has famously include Lee, P, and A2. Lee has appeared in August 2025 of an issue magazine, was mentioned in the same article, and appeared in a January this year Billy announced program. A2 mentioned in the same article. As such, this continued affiliation has been confirmed recently as well. And then obviously we have here what people are saying the Illustrator team, ZZ got fired or something, but in the recent live stream, the designer, which was actually a skit, and Billy promo show exclusive. So just a run-of-the-mill fake news as usual. I reckon most original designers are still on the staff. Yes, guys, I'm not gonna hold y'all. If Waterkuma, we would genuinely know Waterkuma and Atwo will be off the team if their designs completely just changed. Look at Norma. We know Waterkuma on the team. Look at Norma. Look at Roxy. Those two, right? We know they're cooking. But yeah, this is just crazy, bro. Like, why is it always ZZZ when it comes to designs? They get beaten for this, but every other game under the sun gets a pass. I don't get it. Is it because the game is too gooner? Is that how it is? Or are we still on the whole thing of ZZ's too gooner? They shouldn't be doing this. They lost his touch because it was too gooner. I don't know, man. I genuinely look. I'm even hurting my head with these people, right? I'm just going to say this right now. If you guys enjoy ZZZ, enjoy it for what it is. Just do it. Don't worry about what all these people are saying and doing. They clearly don't care about the game. I'm just going to be rude with you. They clearly don't care. So, yeah. Alright. I'm going to see y'all later, boys.